You have to lean with me. We're doing that. James, do you know what I'm doing?
I think you're going at least 200 miles an hour.
You're absolutely right. Hi, everybody. Two lazy guys here reviewing 200 miles per hour by the Asylum. I'm not even going to read the summary because it's simply about people driving fast and people driving furious. But it's not Fast and Furious.
It's 200 miles per hour.
That's right.
You should have been trying to get 200 miles per hour.
It's like a goal. I haven't gotten there.
No.
All right, 200 miles per hour. So you've got these two brothers. Right, bro?
That's right.
Right? And one is the manager of a car dealership. And the younger brother is, he likes cars.
He's going to go to school, going to be something.
That's right. He's going to be somebody. He's going to be the first member of his family to go to college. And the older brother is killed in a street race. And it's up to younger brother to settle the score. Hence the plot of 200 miles per hour. And James, I loved this movie.
It was definitely entertaining. We do all the sci-fi.
Yes, it was refreshing because it was a different. It's not a monster movie. It's not a fantasy movie. It's not a sci-fi movie. It's not a disaster movie. There's nothing supernatural. There's no global warming government plot element.
Nope.
It's just a
simple,
dirty
cop.
You got a dirty cop. You got the gritty streets. I'll just say a gritty block.
Yeah, a gritty section of
I guess
community.
Yeah. They filmed it obviously in one small little section of town because you keep seeing the same block over and over again.
There's definitely a bridge. There's a building that they go around a lot.
Yes.
And
yeah, and they go really fast.
Trying to get 200 miles per hour.
When you got a stop sign up ahead, that's going to be problematic.
Drifted, baby.
Now, James, I have to bring this out here. Is we have our two brothers refer to each other as bro because they're brothers. That's what they do. And James, what does their mother do for a living?
She would be a stripper.
My goodness.
Or what she prefers, exotic dancer.
Exotic dancer. And to get the timeline here, it's kind of remind me of Sharknado a little bit because she looks to be about 5 years older than the older brother.
Yeah, she's. You can tell she's not that much older.
Right. Right.
When it first opens, you have young brother messing with his car. Older brother pulls up in a new car that it's like probably a $70,000 car that he made manager so he can afford it. Then the mother comes out, says, "Hey, your brother's going to college, and our name's gonna be good around here. Ain't gonna be mud no more." And I'm thinking, well, why is their name not good?
Right.
And then it reveals itself.
Yeah.
She is a stripper.
With a heart of gold. I liked how the older brother made manager of this auto dealer. Youngest manager ever, according to the movie, and he looks like a hippie.
He does. He's a big hippie.
I didn't think even in Southern California that would fly. Hey, dude, I'm like your manager, bro.
I've got my army jacket on.
My flowing hair, my beard.
Long hair, long beard.
I'm a manager, bro.
That's what managers look like.
In Southern California, I guess so.
I guess we need to look that up, see if that's accurate.
So then we have it. We have the younger brother is going to get revenge for the death of his older brother. The bad guy, the guy who is racing the older brother, and his name is Casey. And
Drug
Casey,
dealer.
yeah, he's a bad man. And Casey is the man you love to hate. Apparently the friend girl, but not girlfriend of the younger brother who helps can whoop Casey up and down.
You got this guy that's running the city, owning the cops, and for some reason, a young stripper girl can just beat the tar out of him.
Yeah, this prolonged chase sequence where she's running away from him, and then she hides, and he finds her, and she whoops him and kicks him like Walker, Texas Ranger, and he goes down, and she takes off. And it starts all over again, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna beat you up." Well, he doesn't put a finger on. She is just whooping him.
And I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna pull out a gun.
No
gun.
No. So Casey's our bad guy, and our protagonist. I forget his name, the young feller who's our hero. We'll call him Little Bro. Little Bro amasses this group of people who's going to trick out this car, and the group of people he brings together, I loved every single one of them.
He's a white fella, and then you had another white guy, which I don't know what, they probably could have cut him out of the movie, because he didn't really have that many lines. And then you had the girl that tunes the cars, fixes the cars.
Right, looks great doing it too.
Then tell us about your favorite guy.
Oh, I don't know his name either. It's funny I don't know any of these people's names except for Casey, the bad guys. Right? But my favorite group in this pit crew, if you will, is the little Asian feller. Because he's like this all the time. He's like this.
You can tell it's his first acting
I'm in a movie.
role, and he acts. I mean, he goes all out. I'm surprised they didn't say dial it back a little bit, but
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, easy.
You know,
Let's do a take 2. Let's dial it down a little bit and do it again.
man,
No, I love that guy. He's awesome.
we'll keep that footage. Then you had the rogue cop.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
And you also didn't care for him much, you know.
No, because he really tries to put the screws to Little Bro, especially towards the end of the movie. Got the gun out. Of course, it's a busy street. That scene right there, busy thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Cop got the gun out. Little Bro, you're going down.
And this is how you know there's in a small area, because every time somebody wrecked when they're racing, had an issue, the gun was pulled, people was right there.
Right.
You know, they ran maybe 10 feet every
I'm
time.
gonna run over here.
You know, the cars,
So it's just
but wreck, there they are.
Yeah. I like to, you can always obviously tell on the street where they've done rehearsals because there are tire marks. Every time there's a turn in the movie, you can see the 4 or 5 previous attempts on the street.
Yes.
Just don't clean that up.
Let's do a couple of takes on that. I noticed the CG.
Best CG ever.
For Asylum, I'm surprised because this stuff is, ooh. I mean, sometimes the car don't match.
Yeah.
You can tell it's put in there. I mean, it's not even close to. I mean, this is worse than just bad CG.
It's amateurish CG, which amazes me because the real life stuff that they film, yes, they film in 1 square block of Los Angeles apparently, and yes, the acting talent is stellar, but it's shot very nicely. It is nice to look at in spots, but then they come in with this CG and it's completely out of the blue. It looks horrible.
And the car changes in scenes. This is on IMDb that the original car got stolen.
Right.
So the car won't be the same every time.
Shot to shot.
Same color, but total different car.
I was completely fooled. I don't know anything about cars, James.
What I enjoyed is at the beginning he's tinkering with his car. He gets to the race scene, and the girl's like, "You've been messing with the timing." Sticks her hand in. There we go.
Fixed it. I want to bring up a technical plot device here. Is they put the nitrous in the car.
NOS.
The NOS.
They like to use the word
I'm
NOS.
gonna email blast on that. That's another term. But he's going to try it out with the NOS, and the square block they film it in. He's coming down one of the longer thoroughfares, and then turns to the short end of the square of the block and hits the NOS.
That's how I do it.
The next corner is going to be right there. You would think you would need a straightaway, James.
Not me. Not him either.
That's movie magic. I had to look up, by the way, email blast. There's a scene towards the end where our girl is in a car accident with Little Bro. Little Bro seems to heal very quickly, but the friend girl is still in the hospital. And she says, "I got your email blast." And I was like, "What's an email blast?"
I didn't know either. I've never heard this. Do you want to
You
explain?
send a single email to a large distribution list. I guess it's kind of self-explanatory.
Boom! Usually it's just a blast of information to many people.
Man, that's...
Which, since you're talking about the hospital area, sort of, I like the room. They do pretty decent. You don't see much,
right.
but it looks like a hospital.
Like one corner.
But when they go out in the hall, it looks like regular office building hallway.
Right.
Walls are reddish,
Attention to detail.
very dim lights, and then you can tell there's a little kitchenette at the end of the hallway there.
You get hungry.
Like every hospital has.
Well, certainly. These long hallways, I get a little peckish every once in a while. Now, normally, James, I talk about my random acts of nudity. Not my random acts of nudity, but the random acts of nudity in the film that I bring up.
Yeah.
These acts of nudity, there's nothing random about them at all. And it ties right into my favorite scene of the movie.
Oh, well, go ahead and...
Can I go ahead and
Go ahead and hit
Is
on
it okay?
Yeah.
As we established earlier, Little Bro and Big Bro's mother is a stripper with a heart of gold. And at one point, the Little Bro has to go check in on Mom at work. And Mom's just coming down from the stage. And she hasn't bothered to put her stuff back on. So she's walking away from the stage, still all out in all her glory. And here comes her son. And she takes her sweet time covering herself up.
She's used
Awkward! Thanks, Mom!
And I like his reaction. He's like, "Oh, Mom, cover up."
Yeah.
You know?
I can't believe I came to visit you at a strip club and I'm seeing strippers.
You know, he's got to think there's a pretty good chance I could see my mom topless.
I might want to, maybe there's a bouncer or somebody. Hey, can you tell me if my mom's dancing? If she is, let me know when she's done.
And I tell you what, the mom, she act. I mean, she was Madeline. She'd always rub her hair and, man,
It was wonderful.
she's always upset.
That awkward scene had nothing to do with driving 200 miles per hour, nothing to do with cars, just that little human interaction, priceless. I think I texted you right away when I saw that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. But James, do you have a favorite scene?
It would have to be the chase scene where the bad guy just gets beat up over and over again.
Can't get to the girl,
and
the girl whoops him.
I enjoy it because he runs a little bit and hides.
Yeah.
And of course he finds her every time.
Yeah.
And she just beats him up all the way to her house. And then finally the bad cop,
Oh, that's right. Interrupts the chase, the pursuit.
And then but now he knows where she lives, so that was a great idea.
I'm practicing my
That's great
dramatic.
And the Latino fellas, when he goes over to buy the NOS kit for the car, because they don't make, you don't run NOS on this car.
No, you don't.
Can't keep it on the ground.
No.
When they're in the garage talking, it looks like he is reading a script. It's not natural at all.
The drug dealer guy, again, I don't remember his name, he looked good for the part.
Right.
He looked like a big, bad, drug dealing, Fast and Furious bad guy. But he could not deliver a line to save himself.
No.
He seemed to take pauses when he didn't need to. But he looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that Dylan with pause? Was that not
That was a
natural?
lot. Did it go to melodramatic? We went from dramatic to melodramatic. I don't know.
I don't
Oh
know. Okay.
Alrighty, James. Anything else you'd like to add?
When they went to get his brother's car in the impound lot, and the well-acting Asian boy went in there, and
Yeah.
there's a guy behind the counter.
That guy behind the counter was so good.
2 lines, and I think it was just the same word twice.
The same. Mother
Same.
effer, over and over. Needless to say, this is an R-rated film with the.
It's not rated, which I went and looked it up, and that just means they didn't take the time to go and get it rated.
Right. If they had rated it easy R
It'd be
rating.
R.
Yeah. Again, we've got some cussing. I guess in that circumstance, someone's just jacked a car from your yard. You would probably say that word, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Snakes on a Train where they just kind of shoehorn that stuff in.
I enjoyed the where they're trying to get the fax number right. 143? No, it's 123. What?
And the fax machine is right here. I love that. Are you sure the fax didn't come in? Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, this rich tapestry of wonderfulness that is 200 miles per hour. Loved it.
Okayed it.
Are we ready to render our verdict?
Okay, so you, me, you.
You go first, James.
I'm gonna rate this at 2 sloths.
What?
It did have some good stuff in there, but
No. I'm opposite of James. I'm going with 4. 4 sloths.
I'm sorry to surprise you.
4 sloths. Man, this thing entertained me for reasons that it shouldn't have.
I mean, you have a movie based on racing, and
Right.
nobody ever finished a race.
That's true, they don't. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was just pure Velveeta from start to finish, and these people in this movie gave it their heart and soul. They tried so hard.
They tried their best.
They tried too hard. I don't know, but any movie that has a scene where mom's a stripper and son comes to check on her doesn't bother to see if she's done performing, and then you have the awkward scene. Man, that deserves 4 sloths. James, I'm not afraid to say it. For a while, for a second, I almost considered The Perfect Score on this one, but then I got thinking about it, and I thought, well, no. 4 it will be.
2 for me.
Our next review, called 40 Days and Nights. I wonder if it'll be global warming or a government thing. I don't know. It's going to rain, and they've got to put humanity and every species of animal on the ark.
Can't wait.
I'll be driving 200 miles per hour home now.
I'll be trying to get to 200 miles per hour.
I got some NOx.
NOS.
NOS. I knew that. I'm going to email blast it.
You better.
Until next time, y'all keep it real.
Bye.